Nanda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Vande Guru Nisha Bhakta Nisha Nisha Avatar Khan Tat Prakasham Satat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangyakan Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahoditau Gaudaye Pushpavanatau Chitrau Sandau Tamonudau ग्रंथेरा आरंभ कोरी मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीने रस्मरण होय विघ्न विनाशन अनायास सफल निज वांछित पूरन हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे हरि राम 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 हरे हरे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Hare Krishna, dear worshipable devotees, thank you so much for joining. We are reading Sri Caitanya-Caritāmṛta Adi-lila, chapter 2, Lord Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And here we are talking about Bhagavan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Sri Krishna. And it seems to be like this in the Brahma Vimohan Lila. Krishna says, well, am I the God? Am I the Narayan? It's kind of a joking. And then, yes, Brahma says, yes, you are. Let me give you proofs. So in the last 36 to 39, we discussed the first reason, that how he is the supreme Atma, the supreme cause of all causes. Now we'll talk about the second reason, which Brahmaji is giving to the Supreme Lord Krishna himself, that how Narayana is the cause of, Krishna is the cause of everyone, including Narayana. So text number 40. Jivera Ishvara Purushadi Avatara Tanha Sabo Haite Tomar Ishwarya Apar. There's no video. Can everyone see me and hear me and see the screen?
Ji, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji, earlier there was no video, sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, glad Krishna fixed everything. So wonderful. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. The direct lords of the living beings are the Purusha incarnations, but your opulence and power are more exalted than theirs. So Brahmaji is saying this, that the Purushavataras are there, Jivera Ishvara. Jiva means the living entities, and their Ishvara is the Purusha incarnations, Purush Adi Avatara, the different incarnations. And we have discussed the Purushavataras. Everyone knows the Purushavataras? Raise your hand if you don't know what is Purushavatara. Okay. Okay. Everyone knows, that's good. That's good. Moksha Mataji. Want to share, Moksha Mataji, the Purushavataras?
Prabhuji, you said that those who don't know may raise their hand.
Oh, okay. Good. And then you kind of put the hand down, so I was confused. Well, the Karanadakshay Vishnu, the Garbhadakshay Vishnu, and the Shirodakshay Vishnu. And Adi here means etc. So Purusha Adi incarnations. So that means Krishna does not directly manage all these affairs. Through his potencies, incarnations, avataras, he manages all that. But your opulence, that means Krishna's opulence, is far more powerful and exalted than theirs. So Krishna is the Supreme Bhagavan. He is the source of everything. He is the cause of everything, and more. So in short, he is the Lord of the Purushavataras as well. Okay, we'll move on to the next verse, 41. Yes, Vipul Prabhu, you want to read?
Sure, Guruji. Correction devotees, not a problem. For now, all goes to Srila Prabhupada. Text 41. অতএব অধীশ্বর তুমি সর্বপিতা তোমার শক্তিতে তারা জগৎ রক্ষিতা. Translation by His Device Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada with joy. Therefore, you are the primeval Lord, the original Father of everyone. They, the Purushas, are protectors of the universe by your power. So, as you know that from Lord Krishna, the first explanation Balaram, then Chaturbhuha, and from Sankarshan, then the Vishnu Avataras comes. So, Krishna is the primeval Lord. Back to Guruji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Okay, I think it's quite straightforward. So we'll keep moving to the next verse, 43. Sorry, 2. Mesh Prabhu, you want to read?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, text 42. Narera ayanayate karbha palena atya eva ayo tumi mula Narayana. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Since you protect those who are the shelters of all living beings, you are the original Narayana. The controlling deities of the living beings in the mundane world are the three Purushavataras. But the potent energy displayed by Sri Krishna is far more extensive than that of the Purushas. Sri Krishna is therefore the original Father and Lord who protects all creative manifestation through his various plenary portion. Since he sustains even the shelters of the collective living beings, there is no doubt that Sri Krishna is the original Narayana. So the Brahmaji is saying that who is the original Narayana is nothing but the Lord Sri Krishna, and he is also above the three Purushavataras who protect all the living beings. But again, that Purushavatara is also the protector of the Sri Krishna. I think that's my understanding, Prabhu. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji. Who knows the meaning of the word Narayana? Anyone knows? We discussed 1 or 2 classes back. Raise your hand if you know the meaning. 2 devotees. Thank you. Nandini Mataji, you want to share with everyone?
Naraha meaning living beings, and Ayana means shelter. We just read it yesterday. Narayana.
Thank you. So here also the word is used. Narera Ayana. So Nara is the living entity. Narera means of the living entities. So of all the Narayanas, there are so many Narayana forms. Who is the original Narayana? Krishna is the Bhagavan Swami. Ramadimurti Shukalani Yamena Tishran Nana Avataram Akarot Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Sambhavat Paramah Pumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Nana Avataram, Nana, unlimited incarnations. Like Lord Brahma, his birthday is coming, Narayana, Vishnu, Kurmaj, and Vamana, etc., which we are reading in the Bhagavatam. So, Krishna is the Adi Purusha, Adi causa. Multiple verses are there to substantiate that fact. Okay, next verse. Ms. Nandini Mataji, you want to read?
Yes, Prabhu. Dandat Pranam. Thank you very much. Text 43. Tritiya Karana Shuna Shri Bhagavana Ananta Brahmanda Bahu Vaikuntadi Dhama Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O my Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, kindly hear my third reason. There are countless universes and fathomless transcendental Vaikunthas. Kindly hear my. So this is another third reason, that there are many, of course, unlimited number of universes and and transcendental Vaikuntha planets. So you have to be the cause of all causes, and you have to be the Ishvara of the entire creation, not just this universe or that universe. Back to you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, yes, Moksha Mataji, you want to read next verse?
Hare Krishna, all devotees. Tanvat Pranam. Text 44. Ihe yata jiva tara tari kalika karma taha dekha sakshi tum hi jana sab marma. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Both in this material world and in the transcendental world, you see all the deeds of all living beings in the past, present, and future. Since you are the witness of all such deeds, you know the essence of everything. So here Brahmaji is telling that as you are in the form of Chait Guru in the heart of everyone, so you are also a Sakshi of everything which Jiva Nara does. So in that sense, you means this is one of the reasons that you are the supreme personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. So Krishna is Sakshi, the supreme witness. That means we cannot hide anything from the Supreme Lord. Jana Sabha Marma. He knows us in and out. He knows everything. Sabha means everything. He knows the essence of everything. He is the supreme Kshetragya. In Bhagavad Gita, the Kshetra and Kshetragya are discussed in chapter 13. We don't know what's going on in someone else's mind, right? Someone else's heart, someone else's body. That person may be aware, that too only very partial, right? I may be aware what I'm thinking or what's going on in my heart, but I can't tell about others. Or I can't even tell what's going on in my body, right? But Krishna, not only for that individual person, he knows for everyone, everything. That's the supreme Kshetragya, the supreme knower, the supreme witness, the supreme, he is the witness. We have discussed this point in the Bhagavatam as well, that there is nothing invisible from the Lord, good also and bad also. So that means Krishna is noticing all our acts of bhakti which we may be doing, all the sacrifices we may be making, all the priorities which we may be deciding. And on the contrary, Krishna is also watching all the bad things we are doing, all the things we are thinking in the mind, good or bad. So in short, if we are cognizant of this fact that my Supreme Lord, my Supreme Mata, Pita, Well-Wisher, the Supreme, everything is watching us at every moment, our attitude, our mindset will be so different. Isn't it? This is my feeling or understanding. But I forget that fact that Krishna is watching me at 24/7. If one just feels that Krishna is always watching me, then it will certainly help us in good way. Okay. 45. Anyone? Yes, Kashish Mataji, want to read?
Ji Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, then much pranam to all devotees. Text number 45. Tomara darshane sarva jagat tera sthiti, tumi na dekhile karo nahi sthiti gati. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All the worlds exist because you oversee them. None can live, move, or have their being without your supervision. So, Lord is the Sarvakara Karanam of everything. From Lord only we all emanate and then we all annihilate in Him only. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. There are multiple verses again in the Bhagavatam and the Brahma Samhita that the sun rises because of the fear of the Lord, the moon rises because of the fear of the Lord. In short, all these planets, like we see the cars colliding on the roads, right? All the cars or the bikes. But have you seen, Earth colliding with Mercury or Mars or Sun? No, they are moving in expert arrangement, not by just any big bang, but a big brain of Lord Hari, Lord Krishna, the expert creator, who is supervising everything through his energies, not directly, through his different energies, different Narayan forms and different other Avataras. So without Krishna's glance, the material nature does not work. Right? Krishna glances, and then the Prakriti expands, and the different aspects are there just by the glance of the Supreme Lord. So, because Krishna is overseeing, in short. And these are not any ordinary person. This is Brahmaji, the supreme secondary creator, the chief creator of this world, material world. He created. So he certainly, the Lord revealed, Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kave. We read the Chatushloki Bhagavatam also recently in the Caitanya-Caritāmṛta. So he's pretty much repeating the same prayers, that how Lord is the supreme creator, supreme maintainer. Okay, text 46. Yes, Lakshmi Mataji, you want to read?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, all devotees. Text 46. Narera ayana yate karadarshana taheto havotumi mula Narayana. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. You oversee the wanderings of all living beings. For this reason also, you are the primeval Lord Narayan. Purport. Sri Krishna, in his Paramatma feature, lives in the hearts of all living beings in both the transcendental and mundane creations. As the Paramatma, he witnesses all actions the living beings perform in all phases of time, namely past, present, and future. Sri Krishna knows what the living beings have done for hundreds and thousands of past births, and he sees what they are doing now. Therefore, he knows the result of their present action that will fructify in the future. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the entire cosmic situation is created as soon as he glances over the material energy. Nothing can exist without his superintendence, since he sees even the abode where the collective living beings rest. He is the original Narayan. Thank you, Prabhuji. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So nicely recited this verse, which is very similar, if you observe, very similar to text number 42. We just read that. Narera ayana yate kare darshana. So here the difference is darshan, and over there is karaha palana. So he is the one who is the maintainer or protector, and just by his glance, he's doing everything. Therefore, he is the Mool Narayan. Mool means again, root. Sometimes we say, what's the Mool mantra? Right? The Mool, what is the chief thing, the chief Mool? Or the essence. So he's the essence of all Narayans, or he's the cause of all Narayans, or he's the chief of all Narayans, or the original, same meaning. So he's the original Narayan. Why? He's the one who glances, and then everything else is basically his expansion. He witnessed all the actions which we just discussed. Any other comments anyone has?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. In the last line, Prabhuji, it says he sees even the abode where the collective living beings rest. So what is this collective living beings, Prabhuji?
It could refer to the unmanifested stage where at the time of the complete dissolution, at the end of Brahma's lifespan, so all the collective living entities, including all the material elements, are in the form of in the body of Narayana. And then at the day when the new Brahma comes, then again they are created. So in my understanding, it could refer to that. And also, even he is the master of, he sees even the abode where so the living entities could be in the material world or could be in the spiritual world. So he's the master of both the worlds, whether they are in the material world or in the spiritual world. So it could refer to both actually.
So Prabhuji, they said during the time of Pralaya, all the jivas or all the atmas, they go into the stem of the lotus. So that is what they are referring to?
Mataji, I believe
Yes.
it is referring to the end of Brahma's life.
Okay, Mataji. So during Pralaya, when everything annihilates, the jivas are going to one place. So they're collectively in a place.
I think so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
And that's the meaning we discussed. That's what basically Nara means. Narayana. So they all take shelter of Narayana. And
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Shubhala's going to go. Do you see difference between this verse purport and the last verse purport? Both are saying the Krishna is Sakshi. But do you see there's anything else? Maybe I'm missing it.
Last verse purport? You mean 40? There's no purport in the last, Mataji.
Text in.
The word Sakshi was in the 44th, Mataji. Are you referring to that one?
Yes. Yes, Prabhu.
Mm-hmm. Trikalika karma. Quite similar. Very similar that he is the witness of the living entities and their karma. Trikalika, there specifically is mentioned. Trikalika means there are three kals: Bhuta, Vartaman, and Bhavishya. The past, present, and future. So that's specifically mentioned. That means Krishna knows our past, present, and future. And Prabhupada is elaborating the same thing in text 46, as you said.
Okay.
The jiva is wandering, and because of their Traikalika, the activities done in the past and the activities done in the present will determine the activity or the destination of future. Prabhupada is mentioning in 46 here that he knows about past for thousands and thousands of years back. So quite similar.
I think 46 has the results. Krishna also know the results of that activities, I think. Would you say the same? That one is like Trikala, and then he knows which results will fructify in the future. I don't know. That's future too. Okay, Prabhu.
Yeah, the overall wandering.
Yeah. Maybe it will be clarified.
Sure, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, one verse we can read, 47. Yes, Babu Prabhu.
Krishna Brahmarana Vachana
Would you be not able to hear you properly? Maybe Sudhir Prabhu, can you try? Babu Prabhu, I think there's some
Is it
network
audible?
issue.
Is it audible, Prabhu?
Okay, now it's good. Yeah, let's try.
Krishna Hakena Brahma Thomara na Bhuji Vachana Jiva Hridi Jale Vaise Se Narayana. Translation. Can you scroll down? Translation. Krishna said, Brahma, I cannot understand what you are saying. Lord Narayana is he who sits in the hearts of all living beings and lies down in the waters of Krishna ocean. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Krishna is telling, "Oh Brahma, tumhara na bujhibe vachana." I cannot understand you. Isn't it beautiful? He is the supreme source of everything. Now he can't understand Brahma's big prayers. Oh, you are Narayana. Oh, you are Akhila, Loka, Sakshi. You are Adhisha. You are the cause of everything. Krishna says, well, I can't understand all this big stuff. The Narayana you are referring to is in the heart, is in the Jiva Hridi, as Shriradakshai Vishnu. And the Karunadakshay Vishnu in the waters, the Karunadakshay is Karana the ocean. What are you telling me, Narayana? No. So Krishna does not like to big prayers. Of course, we should sing, but Krishna, sometimes we have heard this, that he likes the chastisement by his devotees more than the big prayers of Brahma, of stutis and verses. Of course, we cannot imitate and the mood of artificially the mood of the pure souls, but the point here is that Krishna is having fun with Brahma. Any other comments anyone has?